Yeah.
Yeah. We good.
Okay. All right. Welcome to Attention Wrestling Disorder, episode 6. I think we're in now.
We are at 6, brother.
I'm gonna go with the same cheesy intro, and I just don't give a fuck. I'm RJ Show, the whole show, nothing but the show with a new haircut because my old fucking haircut looked like a bird's nest.
Yo, you know what this is? This is my new freaking haircut. You know what
What up?
that means? I'm
Yes,
getting some
yo.
girls tonight. All my
Whatever you
boys,
say,
they got the.
Yoshihashi.
No, I'm lying. That's not even me. No, but all joking aside, I have decided I am now going by Sergeant Carl Winslow.
I think we
Oh
should just
my
call
God.
Yoshihashi and call it a night.
Oh, all right.
All
And of
right.
as always, I'm the Hot Rod 521, and no, I don't have a new haircut, but it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm also representing Kill by Florida. Good hardcore punk from Florida represent right here.
Who we got on there? Who we got? Hang on. What's the band, Jay? What's the band? I gotta check
Kill
them out
by
later.
Florida, a
What is it?
really sick
Kill by
like
Florida.
hardcore punk band.
Hardcore punk band. I'm with it. I'm with
That's
the
what
cause.
I call them. I mean, they're a lot of, they got the political thing going. They're
Hey.
just like, the whole fuck authority thing. They're an amazing band.
Right on. I got my Star Wars inspired Prince Devitt shirt on because, this is like my favorite wrestling shirt. Speaking of, we got an amazing match tomorrow night with Prince Devitt, aka Finn Balor against Pete Dunne. That match is going to kill it tomorrow.
And this is to kind of
You
Oh,
mean
no, it's
segue.
Sunday. I
Sunday.
lied. It's only
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, no surrenders tomorrow.
Oh, no, sir. No one cares about Impact, Rod.
Oh, pipe down
I
over
do.
there.
When I'm watching it, I got business. I have my reasons for watching Impact tomorrow, but so I'm wearing my a music shirt tonight because we're in a little while. One of the things we're doing, we're going to be talking about music themes for wrestling. While Bailey comes on, being the obnoxious heel that she is.
Speaking of, I like her new theme.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Jay, too bad you wasn't around during when ELW first came and stuff. Like, because I used to do this contest where if you guess correctly what the lyric was, if you was the first person to guess correctly what the lyric was, you would get the theme. And if it was a theme that didn't have lyrics, I would post 2 hints, and if you got the wrestler correct, you would get that superstar's theme. I used to have a game like that.
I was awesome with those. I stole all his themes. I had all of the themes before I stopped partaking.
So I might start that back up again.
This show needs a theme. I mean, I'm gonna just bring it up right now. The show Attention Wrestling Disorder. If you like, if you hate what you're seeing, whatever, comment on the YouTube, or we got an email now. If you wanna tell us what we should talk about every week, what wrestling topics we should talk about, where
would you want to discuss?
You can email us at awdshow@gmail.com.
And we will check out all your suggestions, and we will answer any questions you have. You want us to discuss any topics, we're open to it. Tonight, we're going to touch on, like we said, some of the wrestling themes. We may do a little touch on Vengeance and Takeover Vengeance.
And
as also
No Surrender.
Oh yeah, No Surrender, Derek. I'm confusing the two because I'm silly. Yeah, so No Surrender, some Vengeance. We're actually all watching SmackDown concurrently right now, so we may do some live in time discussion of SmackDown in between it. Because again, we're a bunch of wrestling nerds who have like 3 of the worst cases of attention deficit disorder you'll ever have.
Yeah.
See, so like bear with us and enjoy.
That's the whole point.
But for everybody watching, I do want to say something real quick. For everybody watching, I do want to send good well wishes to the other fantasy general manager of ELW, Amanda, who's currently sick right now. So I want to send get well wishes to her, and hopefully she recovers from flu soon.
Hopefully, when she's feeling better, we can have her on a episode. We'll have her chat some wrestling with us. We'll have some other peeps come on soon.
Wrestling is a wrestling fantasy league for those who are just checking us out for the first time, and that we're all a part of. So if for
Yeah.
you,
You know, actually, know what we should do?
EOW
Like, for those who watch the YouTube channel and stuff, and everything, post the ELW link on it. So
Oh
they
yeah,
know.
I'll put the OW link in there. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I'll do that for this episode when I post it. Absolutely. We will be putting the Evolution of Wrestling link for Facebook in the page that this is all kind of half tied to, and you can kind of see what our fantasy
everybody
league's
can
about and
yes.
how I'm kicking Rod and Jay's butt right now because I'm the man and they're.
Oh yeah, but like ask
it
him how many
time, give it
championships he has
time.
compared to me though. I mean,
Yeah, I had a good
having
day.
a great
You may
week
have
this
had a good week,
so.
but I had a good day on Wednesday. I had how many points, Rod? Like 47?
Okay, and I've had like almost like 60-something points this week alone. So
All
I had
right,
a
so you had
crap week with some good appearance points, but
Hey, don't
two
write
of
them off.
my guys kind of
right?
hit the bed.
Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head. You need those points. So keep plugging. Sorry.
It's
Had to do a little
cool
Jimmy Eat World.
because I got Castle Break, and with Will Ospreay coming back in the fold,
Yeah.
I'll be
Hopefully Tanahashi will be coming back in the fold because you know.
I checked the cards. I don't remember if Tanahashi's wrestling on it. He's been appearing as
I'm facing
Yeah, no.
Tanahashi. Yes.
Oh, so you
Will
know that already.
Ospreay.
Okay, so yes, Rod, your
You got
answer's
a
been
match, sir, and I'm
Okay,
gonna
good.
kick your ass.
Because
Okay.
two of my guys haven't what's they like. I know Sheeta's in Japan, so she ain't gonna be wrestling for a while.
Yeah, what's
So
going on with that?
She's helping produce the Japanese matches for the Women's
For the
Eliminator tournament.
Monday night on YouTube for AEW. AEW, I can't talk, but that's besides the point.
AE Dub.
So,
AE Dub. All right.
Yeah, and then they have the worst wrestler on the US side, and I'm really hoping she doesn't make it to the finals.
and who's that?
The first and worst AEW Women's Champion that screwed over Britt Baker. Thank you.
What? Wait, are you talking about Rio?
You
How
talking
is
about
he the
Rio?
worst champion?
But you know what I'm
Rio.
hoping for? And I'm hoping that Britt Baker wins the whole thing because Jay loves me for that decision.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, my daughter forgives you.
But do you forgive me is the real question.
Hell no.
Oh my god.
Rob,
Anyway.
you know you were getting yourself
Well, it
into.
don't matter. Even if freaking Britt wins, Sheeta's whooping that ass. So
Britt Baker is awesome and Riho is trash.
she, whoever goes to wins the
You know
tournament,
what? You know what Riho gets? You know why Riho gets what she
How
gets?
hot does Liv Morgan look right now?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, good old Liv Morgan.
I'm just watching her.
All I care about this whole match is
we were watching.
all I'm caring about in this entire match, if it happens, is Billie Kay, because Billie Kay is the best thing in SmackDown's women's division right now.
I want to go that far now.
Billie Kay's resume is great. I want to copy that resume.
But that's
I
not
want to
the
see this
best
resume.
thing. That's not the best thing, though. Like you ain't gonna tell me that's better than Bianca or Sasha. No, I mean
I'd rather watch Billie Kay than
loving
Bianca
it,
and Sasha.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
Speaking of so let's actually segue into our actual conversation because this is actually I'm curious about this. So
Wow.
we're getting ready to discuss wrestling themes. So we'll kind of go in a weird direction, but I think Rod's least favorite day of wrestling was the day that Bailey full-blown turned heel and blew off that theme song for the other theme song. So Rod, what do you think of Bailey's heel theme?
I
kind of like it. It fits her. It fits her.
It fits her. Do you miss her old theme?
Generic?
Of course. I love the old theme.
Rod, how angry were you when Bailey turned heel and started with that theme?
I was not too happy about
that little crying kid meme. That was actual footage of Rod.
I know.
That was actual footage of Rod at that night.
It another week, are we? Yes. We talked about this last week.
I don't care. It's still funny. It's still funny.
I have the
It's still funny. Because I know Rod. That was like Rod's favorite wrestler. So the second Bailey turned heel, I'm sure Rod blew a gasket.
Yeah, I wasn't too happy about that.
I mean, I like heel Bailey. She's obnoxious, but she gets the job done, and
great.
she cheats. She's a heel. She's bad.
Ding dong, hello.
Ding dong, hello. What was that? Great, you made me lose a thought, but that's what else is new.
But we can kind of go. I guarantee we can get back to it. So did anybody else? So on SmackDown before, did anybody else notice that Rollins is back to the old theme?
Yeah, I think that's cool.
Am I hallucinating? Am I hallucinating, or did that really happen, Ron?
No, that really happened, but he's still a heel,
But
though,
change his
despite the old
character
theme.
then.
Or is it a work? I don't know. We'll see well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess we'll see.
No, why are they doing it? Because the other theme fits the Messiah character, and unless he's going back.
Well, I had heard that they changed the theme because of the CFOs. They were trying to fizzle out the CFO music. After that whole deal went south. What happened?
Ooh.
Well, they kind of did, because Burn It Down was CFO, but that song was before CFO. When Jimmy Johnson was still there, they had that.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Chuck. You got your wish.
I thought that the CFOs just did that song.
There she is, Chuck. You got your wish.
Burn It Down.
Maybe he added the Burn It Down. I don't know, but I'm curious. No, I heard
Rickety eyes.
I mean,
and the referee never saw it.
Then again, I also heard that the CFOs got royally fucked on their deal with their publishers.
Damn, yeah, I heard about that too.
Didn't the CFOs only do NXT and wasn't?
No, they did everything.
No. I'm talking about when Rollins was. Because Rollins,
speaking of Jim Johnston, for those who don't know, he's now currently doing Ring of Honor themes. For those who don't currently know,
and now they've upped their game on themes. That might make Ring of Honor just that much a little bit better. Now if they can just stop with this stupid Pure division and focus on a little bit of everything, maybe the product will be better.
Oh my God, the Pure division is awesome. I know what you
like the Pure division, but it's like the entire focal point of the company now.
Well,
it's actually hit a point where the Pure title is more valuable than the World title.
You know what annoys me about the Pure division?
Hi, Kayla.
You know, or anything Ring of Honor?
What's that?
Oh, you make them stop, Oh, Code of Honor, handshake. I'm Ian Rick and nobody. I'm an asshole. I hate him.
Oh my God.
I don't like him.
What's wrong with the Code of Honor?
It's not the Code of Honor. It's Rick and nobody's annoying as hell.
No, you want to see a good Code of Honor? If you watch the Ibushi Sonata match, I was all about that Japanese Code of Honor.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's New Japan. It's not
actually Code of Honor, but it's just a cool Code of Honor that they actually bowed to each other. Like that.
It's not the Code of Honor that annoys me. It's Rick Abani mentioning it. It's Rick Abani mentioning it. I don't like him.
I'm over it.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Him and his seizure haircut, or his like.
His pop culture references are hilarious though.
Accidental. I don't know. He looks like someone fell asleep while they cut his hair or something.
Oh my God.
I don't like him.
Oh, he needs a haircut. Caprice Coleman needs to wrestle again. Quinn McKay needs to be a full commentator on that.
She's awesome.
Well, I didn't like her originally, but then
she's all right.
I changed my mind.
You should put
I like her better on her own without him.
I think I should be the commentator for Ring of Honor.
Oh my God.
I'd watch it then.
It'd be a little bit better.
Boy.
At least I have some personality when I have conversations with people. I got more personality in one pinky than Ian Rick Abani does his entire
here
fat
we go.
body.
I think the former SmackDown Tag Team Champs, the Street Profits.
The Street Profits.
Who still have not gotten a rematch, by the way, just to put that out.
The Street Profits suck them over them.
Robot Chicken! Robot Chicken!
Oh my God.
Speaking of theme songs.
It sounds like Robot Chicken. Yes, it does. You show this me and you're not wrong.
I mean, Seth Green should be suing for royalties because you got that do, and then
he's got a point.
I challenge anyone listening right now to play the beginning of the Street Profits song next to the ending theme of Robot Chicken to understand what I'm talking about.
It's true. I forgot about it because I hadn't watched Robot Chicken in years before you pointed that to me. Oh, Robot Chicken time. I mean, I'm a little bit delayed, so I know you're already pointing it out. I'm just pointing it out on my end.
Yeah, that's what I
streamed
Robot Chicken.
Yeah, I'm like 10 seconds behind you guys. Like as you guys are saying it, so it's like, oh, there they are. I mean, I like
how the wrestling themes are kind of, I don't know, defined. They've always defined a character, but it's just something cool. Not only are they defining characters, they're helping bands get their feet wet. I mean,
well, if they actually use an external band to do it, otherwise, not really.
Do you like Code Orange in that band I told you about today?
Code Orange is cool, yeah. Code Orange I like.
What are they called?
The one we were talking about today. Oh, Wargasm.
Yeah, they're like it's weird. They're like this kind of, they have like a punk mentality. I don't know.
Yeah, they're kind of like in the same vibe as they're almost. I would almost put them in like Code Orange and like the same echelon. They're hardcore punky, but they still have that like metalish thing to it.
I don't know. They kind of remind me of mindless self-indulgence in a way.
Oh, Wargasm a little bit.
Yeah.
I never got into MSI. I was never really into them.
I mean, I don't know. It's just not completely like I'm not. It's
No,
not
I get what you're saying.
just
I kind of caught that too. I felt like Wargasm was much more appealing to listen to than Mindless Self-Indulgence. So that's just my personal opinion.
I like both, but I mean, Wargasm. I don't know. It's like some of the part of that song was a teeny bit corny, but the rest of it was cool. Like the chorus.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? You know what my two favorite like TV show themes are right now?
NXT UK we're talking about, by the way, with the theme. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, but no, it ties in. Yeah, so that's Wargasm. The song we're talking about is actually the NXT UK theme at the beginning of the show. My two personal favorite intro show songs for WWE programming are actually the NXT theme, the Slipknot one.
The Slipknot one, yeah, I like.
And I like the 205 Live one, the From Ashes to New song, because From Ashes to New is fucking fantastic.
Oh yeah,
you want to know a story about them?
About who? From Ashes to New?
Yeah.
What about?
They're a Radio J band.
Are they?
My old show, yeah. Because as they were getting, as they were kind of coming up, I grabbed them. I think right as they were about to get signed, or probably when they just got signed.
It's pretty badass, actually.
The singer's dad, at the time was managing them and still kind of does a lot of stuff for them. So he helped me get their music on my show.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
that's pretty
and that's with the original singer too. The main guy is I can't think of his name right now, and he's like my Facebook friend, but the rapper, guitarist.
Yeah.
But the clean vocals, he's a new guy. He's a different guy now. The original, I can't think of the original
guy's
name, but I can't think of any of their names right now. But when I had the band's music on my show, unfortunately never got to interview the guys, but it was just pretty cool that they were kind of a Radio J band as they were getting, getting popular or getting.
That's kind of badass.
Yeah. So
kind of remember listening to them on XM radio when I had that in one of my old cars, and remember hearing "I Will Show You," and I'm like, oh, these guys are pretty freaking badass. I'm like, it's a shame that Hollywood Drive-By didn't go in more of this direction, but again, it wasn't going to happen with the resources.
So they do the 209. I didn't know they did.
Yeah, that's From Ashes to New. Yeah.
Hail to the King.
Yeah, that's all right. A while back, Rod reminded me that the original NXT theme, when it became a third brand, not just a TV show like the Mentor show, was "Welcome Home" by Coheed and Cambria too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That was actually a good theme too. The main event theme.
I don't even think I know what the main event theme is.
I will not get Hulu to watch it. Damn it.
Oh my God, you should. It's actually a pretty good show.
I literally will watch. The only reason I watch main event now is because Rod has asked me a few times to watch it to do results for him. Not a problem. I have no problem doing that. But now I watch it because it just clouds my Hulu feed. So now I'm just like, let me watch the matches that are on here and I'll fast forward through the rest of it.
Because these are horrible themes. Working man, blah, blah, blah. I do not like Otis's theme.
You don't like Otis.
I don't like. You're right.
You just don't like Otis. Otis could have the best theme, and you would still hate it. Just because you hate Otis.
I do hate
what happened to him, man. Like, I mean,
remember that time we had a tag team partner?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the one that they totally
It's just going to show you how much like AEW actually cares about its tag team division. WWE doesn't.
Yeah.
Rod, do you actually agree with us that WWE has flaws?
What?
Yeah, of course I do.
Finally, Rod, you stopped drinking the Kool-Aid, Rod?
Oh my God, I never drunk the Kool-Aid to begin with.
Rod's been drinking the John Cena Kool-Aid since 2002.
Oh my God, you're just a hater, that's why.
John Cena
John
sucks.
Cena started out great.
Haters.
John Cena
But he ended
was great when he started.
But he
Okay,
ended
and I'm
great.
talking about the original Word Life Thugonomics gimmick.
And
But then
When he was a heel,
great.
yeah. When he was
16-time world champion, yeah, he ended great.
but I'm sorry, Rod. You know what? I'm not apologizing. He's stale, like a really bad piece of bread.
You can't even call the man stale because he doesn't even
Stale,
compete
stale.
anymore. He's not
You know
even
what the best John Cena thing they did was?
stale.
The best thing they did with John Cena was the John Cena
Stale
heel turn
bread.
at WrestleMania last year.
Oh
When he joined the NWO and everything. It was great. It was beautiful.
Degenerate. You're a degenerate.
It was a beautiful sight.
People, don't listen to Chuck. He's just a degenerate. Do not listen to him.
What
I
else
shed
could
a
he
tear
steal?
when I
What's
saw him
another
turn heel and
steal
join the
now?
Oh my
NWO.
God. Do not
I
listen
shed
to
a
him.
tear for that.
Do not
I was
listen to him.
tearing up. I was emotional.
Oh wow, so Carlito's gonna be on the next episode after the bell. Nice.
And I guess we'll call it like stale pancakes because of the pancake gimmick. I can't think of anything else that you could consider stale other than bread.
Oh my God.
So stale pancake for the New Day.
Oh my God.
But
New. Stay stale. New. Stay stale.
Oh no, you two are just
stale.
truly a couple of haters.
I'm not a hater.
Oh, that's a lie.
Proud of it. What? Nah.
I'm not a hater. I just speak
I'm not
truths
a
that
hater.
Rod doesn't want to hear.
Yeah, that's definitely a lie, but okay.
I just speak truths that Rod doesn't want to hear.
That is definitely a lie, everybody. That'll be one of many he'll probably tell you before this podcast is over with, but okay.
I don't tell lies. I just tell different truths than you tell. I just tell different truths than you tell.
Yeah, okay, aka lies.
They're not lies. They're perspective.
Yeah, okay.
What do you guys think of the different companies with the themes? Like you got Mikey Ruckus running AEW. I think some of the AEW songs are cheesy, but I like a lot of them too. I like the AEW
themes. I love MJF's theme.
I wonder who's doing the Impact theme. Now that
because Impact's crap.
Dixie's husband. Oh, fight down. Dixie's
husband.
A lot of the Impact theme.
You know what I watched Impact for now? I've literally been watching Impact.
That's a good question.
Simply to watch the Good Brothers, Brian Myers and Matt Cardona. Past that.
Speaking of great themes and Impact,
Brian Myers has a great theme.
Both of them.
Yeah, they did both of them.
Downset again. What's the name of the band? It's Downside Down.
I'll tell you right now.
It's the band who did it's Downstate. They did the Miz's theme. They do Dolph's theme. They do Cody's theme. Yeah, it's Downstate. They did they do the Miz's theme. They have Dolph's theme. They have Cody's theme. The Kingdom theme is actually Downstate.
Yeah.
When Alex Raleigh was still a thing, Say It to My Face was Downstate.
Downstate played live on one of the pay-per-views when Cody was coming.
They were horrible. They sounded horrible.
They did. I agree.
They didn't practice. That's why. They had
you know what band was actually decent that used to do theme songs in WWE, but they haven't in a long time because they kind of went through changes. And actually, a personal guy that we know is in the band, Emphatic.
Oh, Torn.
Torn was in Emphatic for a while, but he left, and then the old singer went back.
Did they get Did they ever make an album with him?
He did the one album with them. It had that song "Remember Me" on it, and then they redid "Time Is Running Out." They have an Emphatic version of "Time Is Running Out," the For the Taking song. Emphatic has their own version of it.
I was going to say, isn't that a For the Taking song?
Yeah, but they have an Emphatic version too. He did a version.
How did that go over?
It sounded the same to me.
Oh, can we Caterpillar time?
I'm not knocking it because I love the song, but I didn't see much of the difference.
Caterpillar.
But the Remember Me song was popular for a while. That was on like Octane and everything when that came out. That was like what, 2013, 2014?
So Emphatic wrote a song for wrestling? Who?
They did a few of them. They did remember the End of Days theme that the Core had? Like the biggest one they had, like the main one they used, like towards the end. That Wade Barrett uses a single too. That was Emphatic, and the Smoke and Mirrors theme that Cody had, the latter one, was Emphatic too.
Smoke and Mirrors, yeah.
Oh,
the latter one was Emphatic.
Oh, Cash Out.
I guess I don't know. I guess
How about the guys that do Randy Orton's song? I actually met them in a bar.
Who, Rev Theory?
Yeah, I met them.
Oh, wow.
I think I'm trying to remember. I think it was Brian Idol's brother who introduced me to them.
Interesting.
Or maybe not. I don't remember. I or it was Terrence Trent. I met them, I think, at one of the venues in Long Island, and they were just hanging out, and I just started.
That's
I
dope. It
started
was
up a
probably either
conversation.
Donkey or Mulcahy's. No one knows.
No, it was smaller. It was a smaller
Oh, it was a
place.
small spot.
I think it was Vintage.
That was the one in Levittown, right?
Yes.
Like kind of off of Gardner's Avenue by Hempstead Turnpike. That was Vintage,
Yes.
right?
think
I remember
it
the
was
spot.
Vintage.
I remember Vintage. Yeah, that was the spot. I remember the spot.
But I had a
I
conversation.
never played there, but I went to shows there. My brother used to play there. My brother had like a hardcore band that played there. My younger brother.
What was it
And I would
called?
go see Grundle.
I know of Grundle.
From me, probably. They used to do shows with. We used to do shows with them all the time with Dusk. Dusk and Grundle was like a package thing for a while.
Time.
We used to do shows with them all the time because.
Someone explain that.
Explain what? I'm a little delayed, so just tell me what's going on.
Oh no, I just said point. What does that mean?
Oh, point. You got it. You got points for an appearance or
Sasha Banks.
Sasha
Yep.
Banks. Okay, I'm not there yet. That's why it hasn't happened yet. I'm
Anyway.
delayed, so you got an appearance point. Got it.
I got to break in, and I know, Rod, we keep cutting you off. I'm sorry, but I have to break in for people who are watching this. This is why it's called Attention Wrestling Disorder, because we can talk about one thing, and then we'll go off completely off tangent, because that's just what we do.
But what's amazing still, and I will always pride ourselves in this, is somehow we always tie it back to the original idea, though. Somehow we do it. I don't know how we do it, but we do it. Like, we'll go on like 8 tangents, but we'll somehow
we
work
have no
back.
idea ourselves, so don't ask us how.
Don't ask. Oh, okay. There's your appearance point. Okay, Rod was appearance point. Okay, or Jay was appearance point. Really, Rod don't deserve appearance points.
I don't got no one for SmackDown, so
I don't either, unless you count Edge. Because I don't really know what you consider Edge right now. He's just kind of appearing on everything.
I read something about Edge wanting to focus on NXT. Is that? It was one of the newsletters I was reading.
Right.
Sucks. I was looking and I didn't see nothing for what they're saying. Like, if anything's happening for 205 Live tonight, I didn't see nothing yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's take a break from themes for a minute, because Rod, I know you wanted to kind of touch on the whole Alexa Bliss thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. I do want to say this. Yeah. I'm a wrestling fan. Jay's a wrestling fan. Chuck's a wrestling. We are all wrestling fans here.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need freaking delusional stalkers.
Oh, the stalkers,
going around making us look bad. We don't need another Paige situation, and we sure as hell don't need another Sonya Deville situation. Let's just face facts here. We have certain females in wrestling that we like. Are we going to get with them? Probably not. Being honest, probably not.
I mean, yeah, like we have plenty of crushes on there. Like, I mean, Toni Storm. I think she is like incredibly hot. You know,
I love Kayla Brax. That's just me. But you know,
Toni Storm's hot. Kayla Brax.
Thing is that we ain't getting with them as much as we want to believe we can. It's probably not going to happen. No, so don't be on Twitter.
Britt Baker might be my future wife. Don't tell Adam Cole that, or tell Jay that.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So you're now stealing her from me and Adam again? Great.
Oh my God.
Hey. Austin Jenkins got nothing on me. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God. All right, but all joking aside though, like it's got to stop. Like, you know, after what happened with Sonya, and then for that creep to talk about, he actually wants to target Sonya and talk about, he'll do what that other guy did. Like, I'm glad his Twitter account got freaking.
I have a question, Rod, for you.
What's up?
Does Alexa Bliss even know that this guy?
Actually, yes. She's actually tweeted saying, like, when one of his first accounts got freaking taken away, she even did a tweet. Oh, this must be your new account, and gave the eye rolling emoji.
Oh,
I mean, this dude talking about he wants to go to her house. He's going around saying that Ryan Cabrera raped her and stole her from him. Like, you know, like, this dude's delusional.
And you mentioned something about Scarlett, but
yes,
I wouldn't go there if I were you, because you'd have to deal with a killer.
I would, I mean, let's bring the guy to the freaking CWC, let him let him think he's meeting Charlotte, and he gets locked in a room with Killer Cross. We'll put it into the situation real quick.
Not Karrion Kross. We're calling by the name he should be using, which is
Killer Kross.
We'll put it into the situation real quick.
Why? Seriously? I mean, that's not just a gimmick. I mean, look at the guy.
I would not want to be in meet that dude in the dark alley. That's for sure. And you talking about his woman too?
Yeah, I mean,
say what you want about him. You know, he's used to like wrestling fans saying stuff about. But when you talk about his woman, that's another story.
I mean, from what I understand, he's from seeing him in like interviews with Chris Van Vliet. The guy looks like he could be a pretty cool dude to hang with, but I don't think you want to
be on his bad side.
Who is this?
I don't think you want to get in his bad side. Exactly.
Karrion Kross, no, I wouldn't mess that around with that.
Yeah, so dude, you bark up the wrong tree, and then for him to talk about he wants Sonya too, he can make her straight, dude. Like this dude, I'm glad his Twitter got finally suspended, and hopefully he stays that way.
This is what I dislike about fandom. I mean, fan comes from the word fanatic, which is not really a positive word if you think about it, but why, be respectful, you're
going around saying that like the female you like's freaking fiance, boyfriend, husband raped her and stuff. That's not cool.
No, it's not.
Would what annoys me more is when people do things like this and they're referred to as a fan. I don't call them fans after that. It's like whatever is a worse name for.
I'm pretty sure once Sonya saw that tag, she probably wasn't, because after what happened last year, she knows she ain't gonna want to go through that crap again.
What happened?
She's probably smarter about it now. Maybe she, as far as maybe she now has a better security system. Maybe she's got who knows?
Well, she's not even giving this dude a chance now. Like she probably said something like the cops need to find this dude, man. Like
we got the Bianca Sasha thing going. Where the fuck is Billie Kay, Rod?
Oh, you just missed her. She was out earlier. You missed her during the Bayley match.
Oh, yeah, I was distracted in conversation. Okay. I love Billie Kay. She's the best thing on SmackDown.
Oh, wait a minute. The women's tag champions are here?
Oh. Apparently,
technically they do. They're all allowed to be here since they are the women's tag champions. They go on any brand. I just wasn't expecting them here tonight.
It's about time that they're doing that because these two never did that with the belts until now.
Hold on, no, remember Bayley and Natasha got their rematch on SmackDown. It was nice.
I missed the
first
Iconics. I missed that theme so bad. That was a good theme song.
I admit it was the female fatality.
I miss that theme.
I kind of liked Peyton Royce's old theme.
Oh, yeah, it was a good theme. I like that.
Or whatever it was. Yeah, I'm not trying to sing. I'm not. So whatever. I'm just.
I have no shame in my singing. I don't care.
Oh no, I'm just saying like whatever. I just hey, I'm a goof. I'm whatever the hell I want to be.
That's all we need to be.
But yeah, I have the volume down low so it doesn't leak on here, but like I wish I could hear what they're saying right now, but it looks like they're probably going to tag.
I'm hoping Lana and Naomi become the next champions. I really do.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, I like how it's funny.
Especially after Naomi's performance in the Rumble, she deserves it. She finished with she had more time in the Rumble than anybody not named freaking Bianca Belair.
I like that Bianca's in the position she's in. Why not?
Show up.
Why not?
Ooh, I ain't gonna be happy about the ooh. Yo, this has got her so over on social media. It's not funny.
All right, so we don't.
My whole comment.
We can keep the viewers or listeners with us right now. So So we were talking
my
about
hole.
the thing, and we're watching
This is
SmackDown. as we're
beautiful.
doing it.
This helped get me 22 points. I was happy.
Anyway, Chuck, do you
Yo.
want to stay with what we're talking about? You want to go back
Oh,
to the
wait a minute. Here we go.
somewhere else?
It doesn't matter to me. I'm in with whatever.
I like New
I'm so
Japan style.
distracted.
What do you think of like some of the New Japan stuff, like the video games, the anime? I mean, it's Japan, you know.
Yeah, it's actually going back to themes. Actually, New Japan does some good themes. Actually,
I
I
love
love the Ibushi theme. Ibushi's my favorite New Japan theme. Him and,
Ibushi theme is good.
Tanahashi.
I like Naito's theme. I love Phantasmo's theme. I love ELP's theme.
The Ibushi thing is, I don't know. It's just like very. Oh, look, it's a hero.
Oh, her
Oh,
whole.
I mean, that's
Sorry.
what he's supposed to be, though. Oh,
I mean, I'm just saying. Like,
Speaking of a gem of a video game, hang tight, guys. I got to show you guys a gem of a video game if I can find it.
that, it's like that. Whoa, I like that part, Rod. But then when it goes do 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 do, I'm like, oh.
You know who's got a good theme but is a terrible character that I'm not crazy about, but it puts on really good matches? Hiroki Goto. His theme's kind of cool. But it's a great video game, speaking of New Japan? This game
Oh, is that the Fire game?
That's
What's it called?
Fire Pro Wrestling World.
Yeah, you talked about that one time on here.
Game is great.
You know what else? Yeah, I want to play it, but I mean, I want to get a PlayStation 5.
Oh, speaking of
My birthday's
themes, what do you
coming
guys think
up.
about the new Dirty Dogs theme here?
The what theme?
The Dirty Dogs. That's the Ziggler and Rude team name.
Yeah.
Oh, it's interesting, their theme.
Is that this right now?
Yeah.
I'm delayed still. I'm
Hold
still
on
on the other segment. Like I said, I'm streaming, but I'll hear it in a minute and I'll chime in a second. But you guys carry on about that piece and I'll when I hear it, I will chime in.
I'm trying to listen to it because I don't remember
it. They released this game right before Michael Elgin got released and Kushida left and Kenny Omega left.
Yeah.
And surprised that no one has picked Elgin up yet.
Why? I mean, is it really bad?
From what I hear, it is.
What happened?
The speaking out movement.
Oh, with Elgin?
Yeah.
Isn't he a married man?
I think so. I think he has kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I remember Amanda was telling me a story was apparently like during like a show that he booked or whatever, like some woman got raped and he just laughed it off and then was just like, wasn't it? I mean, you have to ask Amanda more about that for details, but that's what she told me.
Yeah, she hates Michael Elgin.
Yeah, she despises him with a passion.
I liked him as a wrestler. I liked him in New Japan. TNA, he was all right.
In fact, he gave all good matches. Like, I think he became world champion at some point. It had not been for the speaking out movement.
He was supposed to wrestle the same night that what's her name? Tessa Blanchard was supposed to wrestle, and
and they wound up getting fired within like what, a week of each other?
Something like that.
You know what I actually listened to earlier today?
What?
Tessa Blanchard last year did a shoot interview with Ethan Page. I actually listened to that entire thing today. It was actually not that bad. I like Tessa Blanchard. I think she deserves better than Impact because Impact is trash.
Yeah, okay. Good. I would love to see her go anywhere else and become a world champion. I would love to see her do that.
That was the only thing good thing that Impact ever did.
Go to WWE and see if she ever becomes a world champion.
You know what I'm waiting for WWE? I'm waiting for Candice LeRae to take on men in the ring.
That would get me, if that gets me points, Chuck, then that's cool.
What happened?
If that gets me points, I'm for it.
Your points could be your pick, and then it would elevate her. But they'll never do that with her. It's a shame. Because Candice LeRae can fuck up half the fucking roster on her own anyway.
Man, I'm just hoping. You know what they should do? I'm hoping they give us like Loomis versus freaking Theory on the pre-show for Takeover.
Ooh, thank you, and I'll tell you why. Thank you, Rod. Because what the hell did they just do to Austin Theory's theme? I loved his theme, and now it's like
shit on that.
Well, because he's a part of the Way, so he uses the Way thing.
No, it's he has his own theme. It's a brand new theme. It's not. When he came out and wrestled, maybe the week the last week or whatever. He has a new theme. I don't like it. I like the original. That I like that.
I like this theme.
You
know what I'm happy about? Unrelated. Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon and Grizzled Young Veterans both being in the Dusty Rhodes Classic Finals.
By the way,
thank you for that. So that means you're either going to have a good night Sunday or you're going to be really pissed off Sunday.
Yeah, probably.
Because that's a lot of points to gain. That's also a lot of points to lose.
Oh, I know. I could have a repeat of the last one. I could have a repeat of last season where I lost 80 points on the G1 final. Fuck, that pissed me up.
I want Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez to be winners.
I don't, because I like points. In general, I'd be okay with them beating them, but like the points, no.
MSK winning, basically, because I don't see like they're doing like a heel versus heel. Man, I don't see like 1 and 2 going up against GYV. Like, why would you? You don't get too many heel versus heel feuds.
What did you think of like MSK as I think they're now more being taken more seriously as MSK than they were as the Rascals.
Well, because they're not being billed as potheads. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, they're billed as potheads? That's great.
You never saw them.
Again, I don't watch TNA. It's crap.
Oh yeah, stop hating.
But they have a pretty good theme. I don't know who does the themes on NXT now, but
I have no idea. I have no idea who's doing themes on all levels. I don't know if it's WWE just has one company doing it now. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I know the CFOs ain't doing it anymore.
What I was saying about like,
I hope somebody picks them up at some point.
Who?
They make good themes, the CFOs.
What do you think of like? Well, you guys were saying you liked Ruckus, but I think the Nyla Rose theme is cheesy. If you actually listen to it,
I'm not into it.
It's so It's like
the Sheeta theme fits her. I like the Sheeta theme. It fits her.
Sheeta theme fits. I'm trying to think of themes I like. I'm biased. I like Kenny Omega's AEW theme, but I love his New Japan theme.
Rio's theme definitely fits
Kenny Omega. His New Japan theme is better than his AEW theme.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I
like the Bucks' AEW theme though. Like the Bucks theme is good.
Yeah, I
like the Bucks' theme. I mean, I like their other themes too, but
Page's
is not AEW. The theme is not AEW. It came right before they went to AEW.
Who, the Bucks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. Yeah, they didn't tweak it. You're right. At first it sounded tweaked a little bit, but it's not. I think everybody that was part of the Elite kept their old themes from Ring of Honor. I guess there's no licensing ties because Hangman used that theme in Ring of Honor.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
I never heard it in Ring of Honor, to be honest.
No, you know what he did in Japan? He used it in Japan.
Oh, okay.
And at the very end of Ring of Honor, he used it. So Page had his.
Omega's theme is brand new. I think
I don't like his theme. I don't hate it, but I like his New Japan theme better. I'm trying to think. Actually, you're right. Yeah,
Moxley's theme is better. I mean, don't get me wrong. Retaliation was a good thing, but I like his.
I like his New Japan theme.
Yeah, why?
I don't like his Japan theme.
Explain to me why he can't have the same theme.
Probably licensing reasons.
Right.
But they're partnering together, and they're on each other's shows. Why can't they?
That doesn't mean anything. There could still be internal licensing in between it, though. I like his New Japan theme, even if it's a seldom theme compared to his AEW theme, which I like too. But I like his New Japan one. Speaking of New Japan themes, Jay White's got a good theme.
I love that.
I like it. You know who else has who had a great thing in Ring of Honor, and I wondered if he gets to use it elsewhere? Marty Scurll.
Well, where is Marty Scurll?
He's gone from Ring of Honor.
You know what theme I used to love in Ring of Honor? The Red Dragon theme.
Oh yeah, that was a good theme.
The Dance Away by the Dan Valentines.
Yeah, that was a good theme.
That was a miscommunication.
I like Brody King's New Japan theme versus the Ring of Honor theme.
Yeah, I like his New Japan theme. You know who's got a good theme? You know who's got a great theme, even though he hasn't been on New Japan in a while, because I heard WWE is like on the verge of signing him. Alex Zane. He was using The Downfall of Us All by Day to Remember.
I don't remember. I don't like them. I don't remember Alex Zane.
He was on earlier New Japan Strong episodes, pre-like holidays. He was on there. He hasn't been on there in a couple months. I think he either was getting looked at by WWE, or they probably signed him. They haven't leaked it yet, but WWE was like very high on him.
Chuck, say a day to remember.
Day to remember.
It's a day to forget.
Oh my god. Yo, you know who used to have a killer Ring of Honor team? ACH.
Who?
ACH is Ring of Honor team.
Oh yeah, his team was good.
Did he start there?
I don't know if
Yeah.
he started there, but he was there. I don't know if that
Oh
was
no,
like
so no, I remember the first time I saw him was Ring of Honor.
that's the first time I saw him too. It was Ring of Honor and then New Japan because he did the one junior heavyweight tournament.
Sadly for me, I saw him on NXT as Jordan Miles.
Oh, you poor guy! You got the crap end of the stick with
I
that.
know.
You got the crap end of the stick on that one. It happened.
So basically, he won the breakout tournament, got the NXT title shot. And that was his last match.
Yep. Here's what it is.
Well, I mean, he's aside from losing to Jacob Fatu, I mean, he's being.
Well, to his defense though, like he did get jumped by Team Filthy before that match happened. So
point for me.
Beating Fatu at 100% is hard, but beating him not at 100% is like impossible.
In Contra, Simon Gotch.
Oh, you mean Enzo's buddy?
Oh yeah, Enzo's his homie.
Yeah, Enzo's best friend. Yeah. He
hates Enzo Amore. It's the funniest thing ever.
From mustache now.
Hey, that apparently.
Yo, Daivari, man, Daivari is jacked.
Daivari, it's like his career resurrected. I mean, he's now everywhere again.
Is he? I know
he was on Impact.
I know he's back in Impact. I know he's in MLW. He's part of Contra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was also wrestling on Impact. He I thought it was like a one-off thing, but apparently.
Yeah, he was in the that match that Jay lost 9 points in.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Don't you mean 5 points? Oh no, it was never mind.
Yeah, so yeah.
That was what
Christian tapped out. Yeah.
I have a bone to pick with that guy.
What happened?
I have a bone to pick with that guy, that Christian, whatever his name is.
Oh, Christian Blake. Blake Christian. I actually like Blake Christian though.
I don't. He made me lose the match.
Oh, so that's why I mad at him? Boo-hoo.
Yeah, he lost 9 points.
What is this,
Jay?
Jay?
He wasn't happy about it. Ooh.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
All right, so speaking of Impact, you know.
What is this, Jay? You know what it is? It's the world's smallest violin playing just for you. What were you saying, Ron?
I'm saying, like, since we're told by Impact, we might as well touch on No Surrender.
Let's touch on it. This is all your domain. I'm gonna make my asinine comments, and we'll go from there.
Such a DJ. All right. Well,
all right. So No Surrender, is that Moose versus? Oh no, it's not. It's you know what? I'm not happy about it.
Dreamer gets the greatest 50th birthday present ever. He gets the Impact World Title shot. He gets Risk One.
Ugh, I'm done with Tommy Dreamer.
I love Tommy Dreamer, but who the fuck wants to watch a 50-year-old man trying to relive his glory years from 25 years ago? No one gives a fuck anymore.
Look at his stupid hair, dude.
I hate that hair.
I mean, you know.
his hair looks almost as stupid as mine.
He's only like 3 years freaking older than Edge, and everybody's all hyped about Edge right now. So what's the difference? Except for the 3 years.
Edge looks like he's in better shape than Dreamer, first of all.
I mean, that's a true point. I'm happy that Edge is back for the sheer fact that he got that because of his injury that he had to like take 10 years off. That I'm happy about. Past even the past the 10 years of being retired prematurely, like if it wasn't for that, I would be over Edge too. I'd be like, okay, who the fuck wants to watch a 50-year-old guy fucking wrestle forever? No one cares. I mean, those Goldberg, but let me tell you, guys, those Goldberg matches were bang-up jobs. They were great matches.
Yeah.
That Goldberg Drew McIntyre match at the Royal Rumble, 5-star. Let me tell you.
Oh my god.
Edge looks like Edge looks great. You know, he's out for 9 years. He comes back. He looks great.
He conditioned himself and he was able to get back in good shape. That's good. I'll be honest with you.
Who looks okay. I mean, he may have a like he may not look like he's in the best shape physically, but Chris Jericho.
Oh, Chris Jericho let himself go. Come on. I mean, it's still fun to watch.
You know who's old,
but even like Chris Jericho, like even Chris Jericho's starting to fall into that category of like, okay, it's like, okay, you're 50 years old now. Like even it's like, okay, dude, like enough's enough. Like how much longer are you really gonna do this?
Shamrock's jacked. I mean, I wish if I could be that jacked at like 50 something, I'd be happy.
Dude, Shamrock's pushing 60.
Shamrock is jacked, yeah.
And Shamrock's pushing 60 again, but he's another one. It's like I love Shamrock, but like, do I really want to watch these like freaking old guys take opportunities away from young guys?
Am I
he's suspended now indefinitely, so he ain't gonna be around for a while.
And Brian teaming up right now.
What happened?
No, Cesaro, Brian team up. Yeah, the winner of this match gets the final 2 spots in the chamber.
But is that Cesaro and Daniel Bryan on the same team?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, I caught that too. I was confused with that segment.
Nakamura got the IC title shot earlier, so
I gotta watch that later. I'm gonna when this is over, depending on
don't worry, I'm not saying who won or lost or what happened.
You can tell me, Rod. It's okay. With SmackDown, I don't harbor over spoilers. It's only New Japan I get mad about. And even half the time I spoil it for myself anyway.
Biggie won by DQ because Apollo Crews came in and attacked him. So.
Oh, I heard he turned heel.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that technically was the heel turn.
Roddy, you said about that one too?
Oh my God.
You're a big Apollo Crews guy too, aren't you?
Yeah, I like Apollo Crews. I thought he was a great United States champion.
Okay, Rod, here's a question for you, a serious, honest question. In the last, let's say, 5 to 10 years, what are the top 3 heel turns that shocked you and bothered you the most?
I want to know. Yeah.
All right, let's see now.
That like upset you and shocked you and bothered you.
The Bailey heel turn.
I knew that was top.
That Eddie Edwards heel turn he had for a while when he was feuding with Dreamer.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on. When did Eddie Edwards become a heel?
A couple years ago, right?
Wasn't he a heel with the Wolves?
No, that was David Richards you're thinking.
No. I know David Richardson turned on Eddie Edwards, but weren't they a heel team at one point?
No, they were always facing Impact when they teamed together.
They might have been heels when they were in Ring of Honor at one point. They were in Ring of Honor, and they might have been heels there. I wasn't following Ring of Honor when they were in it. Actually, but you know who was a team in New Japan? Davey Richards and Rocky Romero back in the early 2010s.
Wasn't what's his name? What's his name? Bulldog. Harry
Smith, yeah.
David Hart Smith.
Was it? Oh, you're not talking about him. You're talking about the other one. But I was thinking, wasn't he a heel with Archer in
yeah, they were the Killer Elite Squad. They were for a long time, yeah.
They were with Suzuki, right?
Yeah.
Suzuki-gun?
Yep.
Yeah, and then David Boy Smith Jr. left and went to MLW, and he was in the New Foundation. He was actually doing both of them concurrently for a while, but when his New Japan deal was up, he stuck with MLW. Now his MLW deal is up. I actually read an article today, that there's like heavy negotiations for him to come back to WWE.
Oh wow!
It's like heavy,
making people tap out with that sharpshooter a lot lately.
If he came to AEW, Brian Pillman Jr. can dump Griff Garrison and team with Davey.
Hey, what's wrong with the Ivy League MVP though?
Or Davey could team with
Brian Pillman Jr. And they could do the Hart Foundation there.
Or Lance Archer and Davey.
Archer and Davey, and they could be Killer Elite Squad again.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be cool. I'm not saying it. I just know that apparently the negotiations are more with. I've heard more about the WWE stuff. I haven't heard anything about AEW, but I know WWE is like very high on bringing them back.
I just want to point out in typical ADW fashion or AWD fashion, we totally.
Don't mind me. I'm just like doing scores here, so don't mind me here.
The ship just kind of went completely off course because
it always goes.
Go into the Impact pay-per-view, and we kind of went completely off course.
All right, so let's go back to that. Let's segue back into that. So,
Dreamer
and Swan is the main event for the title, which no one cares about.
Stop hating. And you also got which one's awesome? Stop hating. Kevin Owens is stunning anything that moves right now.
You know what my favorite? You know
Hey,
my favorite Rich Swann anything has been? I watched a little bit of MLW a while back. This was a while
Yeah, you
ago.
said he was a heel.
And he was a
I
heel in
remember.
MLW. And he was
We
great as
talked
a heel.
about this.
He was
We
a
talked
heel,
about
and it was great. And that's what Rich Swann needs is to be a heel, Rod.
Oh my God! Pipe down over there.
Same way John Cena needs to turn heel.
That's never going to happen
I
for a
know.
long time.
So what else is going on in this Impact pay-per-view?
Yeah, well, it's,
TJP versus
Ace Austin in a special match for the
Rohit
X
Raju for the X Division title.
What's the X Division title?
TJP versus Rohit Raju, the rematch.
All right.
With the other guy in his corner
Yeah, Mahabali Shira.
Probably sure.
from Desi Hit Squad.
Kind of a reunion there.
But
Only they don't have
isn't
the
there an X Division match, Rod, with
yeah,
Ace
it's like
Austin?
it's like it's a weird, unique match. It's like a gauntlet match, and the winner becomes the number one contender. Trey's in it, Josh Alexander's in it, Willie Mack's in it. Basically, all the guys that was in that tag team match in which
I like Josh Alexander now. I really like him.
Josh
now.
Alexander is awesome. I liked the North a lot. Like that was one thing that actually was good in Impact, but I do like Josh Alexander.
Where's Paige right now? Even though, you know,
I think he's in between deals.
Yeah, he's a free agent right now at the moment. Hard to Kill was his like final what's the Impact?
When he fought himself as Karate Man.
That
We
was
were all
cinematic
like, what the
match.
hell did
that
you
was
just
stupid.
watch? Yes, it was.
That was beyond stupid. That hurt my brain cells. Pretty much anything creatively that Impact does hurts my brain cells.
Oh my God.
It's 10 o'clock.
Trying to think. Oh yeah, the tag title match, Private Party against the Good Brothers.
Oh, that's
and James Storm and Chris Sabin, so it's a triple threat match now.
Oh, I want the Good Brothers. That's the one match I care about.
Them?
Well, because Private Party interrupted that tag match, so that's why they got added.
But you know what? I think that's great. What if I don't think Private Party's going to win that because they're going up against a strong heel team in the Good Brothers.
They're not going to win.
Unless, actually, yeah, if it's triple threat, they could win and they could pin, James Storm or Sabin. And that would be cool if they were double.
That's what they would need to do in order for that to be a smooth move.
I love what AEW and I love everything that's going on right now.
I like where they're partnering up because
you got the Knockouts tag title match, Fire and Flavor against Havoc and Nevaeh, the rematch from Hard to Kill.
All right, hold on a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I feel like I'm being rude. It's terrible. I'm not a rude person, Ron.
Yeah, hold on, because I know. Hold on, because I gotta get these scores in. So,
all right. So we're everybody's talking amongst themselves. So
yeah, I gotta get. Yeah, I'm just trying to get these scores in before I get ready for 205 Live. Oh wait, hold on.
Sweet. You know what they're showing on New Japan World right now?
What's that?
The Falls Count Anywhere match.
Which Falls Count Anywhere match?
AEW, dude.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, because I guess because
Kenta my question, guys, is why am I not seeing Strong on here? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it after we're done with this because I need my laptop.
Yeah, I'm putting
Strong, so I'm gonna watch Strong later.
Yeah, I'm putting 205 Live on that. Wait, hold on. Why is this 205 Live not showing up on my damn? Oh, here we go. Oh no, wait, what the hell? Oh, there it is. I'm like, what the hell's 205 Live? There it is. Okay.
By the way, is this the newest one? Oh no, wait, yeah, it is. It's February 13th, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, so 205 Live, Jake Atlas faces Tony Nese, Ashanti Diadonis, and
February 13th.
Takes on the Bali Rise, Samir Singh, and Chase Parker. Okay.
So for now, what I'll do is I'll put on 205 Live, and when we're done with this, I'll watch Strong later because again.
So what are we doing right now? Because I'm sure everyone's like, what the hell's going on?
So we were touching on the Impact pay-per-view. I don't know if you guys finished that.
Yes.
I have.
I'm trying to, and we still got TakeOver to discuss too for Sunday.
Yeah, well, I mean that's going to be good because you have the women's match.
So Chuck has a vested interest in both the Dusty Cup Finals.
That's right, I do. I also have a personal interest in the main event. Balor and Dunn.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I mean, I want to see that. That's going to be great. What I want to see is one of my favorite guys get his title back after that match.
Which guy?
Cross. It's Cross's title that Balor has.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah, he's going to eventually get it back. I think they're trying to build it back up, though. Why? I don't know, but...
Oh, isn't he going to face? I don't know
Escobar.
why they're doing this gimmick, but he's going to face the
Cruiserweight champ Santos Escobar.
Yeah, why?
Are they trying to babyface turn? I don't know. It's stupid. It would make no sense.
Here comes the undefeated Mansoor.
Mansoor's still wrestling?
Yeah, he's undefeated.
He's wrestled like 3 times. Who the fuck has he wrestled?
I guess you haven't been watching 205 Live then. If you think
he's only been on 205 Live?
Yes.
That's lame.
Well, I mean,
well, WWE does that. They have all these great guys and they don't use them correctly, but
they pigeonhole them the crappy brands. But you know what is cool that they're doing? Walter is going to NXT, so I wonder where that's going to leave the NXT UK title.
He's probably going to lose it at some point.
Who's going to beat Walter for that belt, Rod? Come on.
Rampage Brown.
What about, what's his name? Massive.
You think Massive's ready, though?
No, well, they already had a match, and I think Walter beat him.
No, did they?
Yeah. Like
I'm just
earlier, like on the, I think it was like right before like COVID hit. It was like earlier.
You know what would be awesome? What if Devlin were to beat Walter? Devlin's on such a hot streak now.
I love Devlin. Devlin's awesome. How
sweet would that be?
Jordan Devlin is awesome.
I'd be happy because I got Devlin on my team, so.
True, you do.
Yeah, that's why Devlin can't win, because it's on Rod's team, and Rod's team can't win.
Pipe down. Such a hater.
I'm not a hater.
Looks like you're not doing anything harder. I don't know. But yeah, man, like, that's good. We got a lot of good things going on in the NXT.
Let's go down that full card now, like, without ADDing, because this is actually a good card.
You're going to have to leave this one.
What match you want to touch on?
You know we're going to fail at this, but I want to try. So we have the title match, Dunn and Balor, which I'm stoked for. I actually, as much as I love Balor, and I would love Balor to win every match ever, I kind of want to beat Dunn.
Well, that's not going to make sense, though. If Dunn wins, that's not going to make sense for what's to come.
If that's still what's to come, though.
Why would they? I mean, that's very WWE to.
That's what I'm saying. It should still be the common.
Hey, don't mind me if I don't want to say right the way. I'm trying to get these SmackDown scores in, so don't mind me here.
All right, so I'm trying to think what else we have on the card. We have
the triple threat women's match.
Oh yeah, with
Storm Martinez and Shirai
and Mercedes. I want Storm to take it. As much as I love Io Shirai, I want Storm to take it.
I'd love to have Storm take it too, but you know what? You can't ignore Martinez.
You can't, but I feel like I don't care for Martinez. I don't think she's anything great. I got it. She's 20 years in the business, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my
Let me play my world's smallest violin for.
She's built to look strong, dude.
You truly can be such a hater when you want to be. You know that?
It's funny as hell.
Smallest violin for all the Mercedes Martinez fans for the 20-year
journey. Such a hater.
Not a hater.
Oh, that's a lie.
I know what you're talking about, Rod.
Right.
By the way, to kind of go back to, I don't know, like, I guess let's get through this because I just had a thought about New Japan music. But anyway.
Let's go. That's what else we got. So what's your thought about New Japan music? We can go right back into it. What's your thought about New Japan? Okay.
For those of you who are trying to follow along, I think our attention span is kind of like listening to what's the name of that podcast? Talking Shop. Because except for the fact that they're drinking a lot of beer while they're doing this, we're not. But
we're sober. That's what's sad. At least they're drunk. We're sober. This is sad.
Yeah. But anyway,
we're sober. We're sad.
I mean, I love what they're doing, Rocky and the Good Brothers. But anyway, so yeah, I was just thinking Suzuki has a really sick theme song for New Japan.
This is old one though. He had a more rockish one. He actually, right before he had this like violin one, he had a rockish one that was actually better.
I like this
It's
one.
still good, but I like his other one better. He had another one a couple years ago, which I liked better, but it's still good. I still like Suzuki's theme. I like Suzuki. He's a good talent. But again, he's another one. He's 50-something years old. I'm done with it.
But like I pointed out to you before, and I will point it out again, look at the shape he's in and the way he conducts himself in the ring versus
I know. It's fantastic.
Goldberg.
No,
So don't fucking shit on him because he's great, man.
I know he's
can
killing it
kick
right
your
now.
ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but Japan is different. I feel like guys can work longer in Japan than the way the way the Japanese style is. Guys can work into their like late 40s and 50s and still go at a good level. And WWE, the way they work, you can't have like a guy in like their late 40s and their 50s. It doesn't work. You know?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, though. What else is on this card? Going back to NXT, we got the two classic matches.
I was gonna say before we get to that, though, I was gonna say before you get to that, you got the North American title match, Kushida versus Johnny Gargano.
I think Kushida's actually going to win that, and I want Kushida to win
that's
that.
true. I'd love to see Kushida win that. You know what? He hasn't had a title shot yet. He hasn't had a shot. He hasn't had a title yet.
I was pissed because a couple of seasons ago, I put him on my fantasy team thinking he was going to be the winner of the vacant cruiserweight title, wasn't he? But they gave it to Escobar instead.
Escobar is the false champion.
Well, I mean, that depends on how you look at it.
Devlin never lost. Escobar's false.
Well, what they need to do is get Devlin on over there so we can finally have a title for title.
And once like the world's safer, they're gonna have that match.
But Storm and freaking Pac are back, and Dunn made it over here. Alexander Wolf made it over here. So why can't Devlin make it over here? And we finally get that title for title match.
Kenta
it could be a visa issue
there. Kenta's in the States, and he was just wrestling in Japan.
But going back to Devlin for a second, it could be a visa issue. You don't know.
I mean, that's
it could be. Don't quote me.
It
could be a visa issue. Oh, by the way, you guys heard unrelated that Penta is out with a visa issue, right?
Who?
Penta.
Oh, that's why.
I didn't
hear that.
He's actually true story. I read up. The guy who was dressed up as Pentagon wasn't actually Penta. It was another guy dressed like him. Yeah, because the visa issues happened before it.
When was he dressed? Which show is this?
When he got the crap beat out of him a few weeks ago. That wasn't actually.
That wasn't Penta?
No, that was another guy dressed like him because Penta already had the issues.
Oh wow.
He's having visa issues, yeah, so he can't work in the States. That could be why Jordan Devlin doesn't come back. There could be a work visa with the country, even though he's working.
So can't Tony Khan kind of help out with that, or?
I think they're working on it, Jay. But again, those things take time. Remember when you know why Bad News Barrett stopped wrestling for a while? Remember when he was doing Bad News Barrett? He was just doing the character, not the wrestling.
You mean Stu Bennett? Yes.
Yes. So when he was doing Bad News Barrett, he was just doing.
I remember that's what happened with Talia Valkyrie too when she first joined Impact. Yeah, remember her Rosemary was supposed to have that Bound for Glory match that got canceled?
Yeah, because they have work visa issues. Yeah, I think Barrett was having issues with his visa, but not a full issue. Like he was still able to appear in the States, but he couldn't like wrestle in the States because of the visa or something.
Interesting.
I don't know. It was weird.
It's weird.
But what else?
You think things would be easier now with the way things are have changed since January 20?
Well, the thing is that some countries, because numbers went back up, they're pulling down again. Like Japan's still in state of emergency. That's why like New Japan's kind of doing the same cards over and over again. Because I don't think a lot of guys are there. I think Will Ospreay just wasn't scheduled for that card, and then he's probably been in quarantine in Japan the whole time. Because I don't think they're letting people in and out of Japan. So I have a feeling Kenta's not going to be in Japan for a while. He's probably been in the States for a while, unless they lift that. Because I was having discussions with another group of friends of mine about Guerrillas of Destiny going over to AEW as a work and attacking, the Good Brothers and all that. But I don't think it's happening because they're on this tour, and I don't think they're letting people travel a lot from Japan. They might be. I don't know the full extent of it, but they're in a state of emergency. So I'm highly doubting they let people.
Has God ever wrestled in the States?
Who?
Yeah.
As Guerrilla of Destiny, obviously Loa has. But.
Well. Well,
No,
when
say they
Strong
have
first
never-
happened, they were
were-
working the
all
States
former
because
Ring
they
of
were
Honor
to
tag
travel.
Oh wait, yeah, they
Yeah,
did
so-
it.
They
Mad
live in the
MSG,
States, dude.
That's
The
right.
girls Destiny live in the States. They don't live in Japan. They live in the United States.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they live in the States. That's why, like, if you like watch New Japan Strong, like even throughout, like a lot of the guys that are there because they live in the States. Like
Isn't
Kenta technically-
Hakaloa is never
Hikuleo
in
lives in the
Japan.
States. That's why he's been working on Strong. They all do. They all live in the States. All of
Wait
them.
a minute. How did what's his name do a match on Strong recently?
So
ELP, wasn't he in?
he was.
Phantasma.
Well, no, those
Yeah,
are
he
pre-taped,
was.
and he's from Canada.
Oh, yeah, I know where he's
That's
from.
why That's why his return was a lot more delayed than others because they were really strict to Canada for a while.
I remember. Why do you think Canada has
Right,
like
that's why
low numbers?
that's the North.
Because they don't
for a
fuck
while
around.
stuff
They're
there.
smart. They're like New
Exactly.
Zealand and Australia.
Uh-huh.
Same way you're not really seeing Bad Luck Fale appear much because he lives in New Zealand and they're fucking.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I haven't seen Folly since Wrestle Kingdom.
You really aren't going to. Unless they open up borders. I think a lot of countries in the other side of the world are being a little more strict than we are. We're
Where does
Americans. We don't give a
live?
fuck.
Where does Folly live?
He's from New Zealand.
Oh,
Yeah, he's from like Australia. He's an Aussie.
and where does the Grill of Destiny? Are they California?
They're,
Or
they're
they
from.
Florida?
I think they live in Florida, but I'm not sure where they live exactly. They're in the States somewhere though. They live in the States. I know Kenta lives in Florida.
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
that.
it's Orlando.
Yeah, a lot of those guys are because even Juice Robinson lives there too. Same with Jay White, I think. A lot of them live in Florida.
Yeah, I haven't seen Robinson on New Japan.
He's been injured. He got injured, didn't he?
I want to say.
got
Wow, and Adonis and Mansoor pick up the win.
Yeah. Mansoor's still around. I'm surprised they kept him.
Yeah.
If you're gonna watch
still
something, I'm
undefeated,
gonna
too.
start New Japan. But do you have anything to say about the music before we go? Because that's what we start. I mean, anything about
Yeah.
the music from the '80s with Hogan or
Ooh,
any of
let's
that?
go on that for a few minutes. Yeah, we can go that. Yeah, we can speak. I mean, I love the Golden Era's music. I love the Real American Song. I don't care what anybody says. Hulk Hogan is my all-time favorite wrestler. Yes, he was a politician in real life. Yes, he was whatever. But as a fan of wrestling, the way Rod is about John Cena and John Cena is his boy and John Cena is the man, I'm that way about Hulk Hogan to this
That's how I was originally about Hogan. By the
that
way,
way.
that's not Hogan's theme.
Rick Derringer, I know.
No. Real American was not originally written for him.
No, it was supposed to be for the U.S. Express. Wyndham and Rotunda.
Yeah, Mike.
Rotunda and Barry Wyndham. Yeah, the
Thunder
U.S.
Barry
Express.
was- Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I knew. That was
And then-
that was after they used Born in the USA. But then what had happened was I think Mike Rotunda left. One of them left. No, Barry Wyndham left. And then Rotunda left, and then Rotunda came back, so they never got to use it. Rotunda had a weird WWF run in the 80s.
WWE what? I didn't hear you.
No, in the 80s, the U.S. Express had a weird run. They were there in like 84 and 85.
I'm sorry. Did Rod just like check out?
No, Rod's here.
Oh, he is. Rod, are you here?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just finished the scores and stuff. I'm good now.
Okay, gotcha. But okay, good. Because you got so quiet. But like they had a lot of good stuff. Like, but I mean, obviously it was '80s. Like,
Girls in cars.
dude, what was that? I can't think of what it was. That am I thinking of? Who was do 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 do? Who was that? What '80s theme was that for WWF?
I'm trying to think.
If I
It was a
Yeah.
popular one. Do 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 do.
Was that High Energy? Owen Hart and
No.
Coco Beware in the 90s?
No.
Oh, that was the 90s. High G was 90s.
No, I know, but 80s. I'm trying to think.
No, it was '80s actually. Higher.
You mean
Yeah, what is
Isn't that
that?
Owen Hart though?
That was
Isn't
Owen
that
Hart.
Owen Hart's theme though?
Maybe. Yeah.
I think that was Owen Hart's team in the 90s.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I was gonna say that's 90s, but it still falls into what we're talking about. So I'm good
Oh
with
no, Owen Hart's theme in the '90s was "Enough is enough, and it's time for a change." Da-na-na-na.
Oh, that's his attitude. That was you talking
That
about
was
the
his
attitude
Attitude
era
Era. That was-
theme.
yeah,
No,
like
but the one I'm thinking
Not
of
the
was
golden era.
maybe that was Owen Hart. I don't know, but
It
they,
sounded like-
I mean, they
it sounded
had
like
some.
yeah, that sounded like Owen Hart's theme, but that was a great theme at the time. I loved that theme. I was a big
Brett's
Hart guy.
always been my favorite theme back when I was a kid.
You know what one of my favorite themes was? The Honky Tonk Man theme. That was a good theme.
Starting to dig the more and more I'm hearing that new Jake Atlas theme.
Ugh, I don't like him.
I'm not into Jake
Why?
Atlas.
Right?
Tony Nese deserves better. Speaking of 205 Live, Tony Nese deserves better.
Who does?
Tony
Jake
Nese.
Atlas is a awesome. I like Jake Atlas, man. You gotta remember this man was almost the Block B finalist for the Cruiserweight title tournament.
I don't like Jake Atlas because I don't like Jake Atlas. I can't tell you.
I'm not into Jake Atlas. I can't get overly into 205 Live. I just can't. I
I
don't
mean,
hate
that
it because I
don't
love
know.
Rainbow DDT finisher his is sick.
like I should be into 205 Live because it's everything I like in wrestling. I love like the cruiserweights and the lighter guys, but I feel like they don't really do anything with them.
I don't like Ashanti the Assassin, whatever he's called.
The Adonis.
It's just like, he's just there. I mean, why aren't they using him elsewhere?
Right. And what's the purpose of Arya Davari coming out right now?
That's
I'm not
Tony's
watching
boy.
that right now. I'm watching New Japan.
I'm gonna watch that when we're done with this. That's my late night jam.
Yeah, I have to watch New Japan at 10 on Fridays. Then the last thing I'll watch is 209 or 205 because I'm not really that into 205 Live. Just like you, I'm not.
I want to like it, and like there's some good talent on there, but I just feel like it's the way they present the
I
product.
liked it better when it was an hour show instead of a half-hour show. I think they kind of like.
It
you
kills
know,
the value. They put no value.
Yeah, I think it was better when it was an hour show.
Like even NXT UK doesn't get enough value for what it is.
But NXT
love
UK is a great show.
I love NXT UK. I
Even
love
though I
Agreed.
can fast forward through the main event, and you know why.
Oh no, that main event was great. They deserved that W.
Chuck, can you tell him why he didn't watch it?
because you hate the babyface tag team in
Andrew
that match.
sucks.
I know. I love you.
Andrew sucks.
Yeah.
I like Mandrews. I don't like the other guy.
That's
Flash
they're a
Morgan
great
Webster,
team.
I don't like. Like Mandrews is okay, but Morgan Webster, I don't like
Why do you call him Mandrews?
because that's one of his nicknames.
I know, Mark.
Yes, that was his nickname. When he was in Impact, he was Andrew.
I don't like him or
That
his
was what's the name
stupid
that?
theme. That's a theme I do
I
not
love,
like.
I love that team. That's my favorite team in all NXT UK. That team.
Ugh,
Best
disgusting.
team in
Oh.
NXT UK is the Imperium theme.
The Pieces by Junior. I love that team. That team is epic, man.
It's all about
That
the
team gets me
Imperium
hyped.
theme. Imperium theme.
Devlin has a great theme, and I actually like Gallus' theme.
Gallus has a cool theme too.
I like Gallus' theme. There's a bunch of good ones. What's her name? Even though it's like kind of, I don't know. What's her name has a good theme? Kaylee Ray. That
Yeah.
Dubstep theme, yeah. I like some of the dubstep though. Again, you know who has a good dubstep theme? Freaking Phantasmo.
Yeah, that it's like it sounds like the intro sounds very like the horrible. Oh, that's what I want to make fun of. That should be the Bullet Club theme, to be honest, because it sounds a hell of a lot better. It starts off like the Bullet Club theme, that da, na, na, then it goes into that whole, dubstep thing. But the Bullet Club song is so stupid and atrocious. I don't
The
care. that
original
Anderson-
Bullet Club theme was better. There was an instrumental one when they first formed. That was way cooler. That was a faction theme. But again, but even then, like they used their singular themes. Like Bad Luck Fella used his theme. Tamatanga had his theme. Carl Anderson had. I think Carl Anderson was the only one who actually used the Bullet Club theme, and Devitt had his own theme.
Isn't that because Carl Anderson sings on it?
But no, he did use that theme for that reason. But he also used the original theme too.
It's like that he was just messing around and they like put auto-tune on his voice. It's horrible.
Probably.
By the way, Rod will agree with me because I think Rod said it. Either you or Rod said it. Who has the best Bullet Club theme? Not Phantasmo. It's two guys who would have been the champions had they won that match with Phantasmo. The best laugh in the business. The guy who stole the glove.
Oh, the Gorillas, of course.
The
Yeah,
Gorillas of Destiny have the best,
They're the
I
good
think,
ones,
one of
yeah.
the best themes.
You know what's funny?
What?
Is that Evil's LIJ theme was actually very similar to the Gorillas of Destiny theme before he changed it to what he's got now. He had a similar theme.
I love Evil's theme because it screams evil.
It does. No, his theme now is better for him. It's a better fit for him. But he
That's
had another
my
one.
phone, by the way. That's my ringtone.
Is it?
Evil's my
I'm trying to think of new. Phantasmo's got a good theme. The Gorillas of Destiny have a good one. Trying to think in Bullet Club who has a good theme. Bad Luck Fale.
Naito has a really cool one.
Who?
Naito.
I like his theme. You know who's Show's got to go to the video game theme. You know who's got a good theme? Tomohiro Ishii. I like his theme.
Who?
Tomohiro Ishii, the Stone
Pitbull. I don't like him.
I like Tomohiro Ishii. For me, I feel like Tomohiro Ishii is the Cesaro of New Japan. Like the underutilized guy who's a beast in strength and doesn't get the push he deserves. I feel like Tomohiro Ishii is like that in New Japan.
Doesn't get the push he deserved. He was on.
Well, maybe he might get the push now that he's feuding with White. He might get that push now. He's feuding with Jay White now. It looks like
now they're starting to push him, now they have the potential to push him.
That was
Jay White's gonna go over. I kind of want Ishii to go over. You know White's gonna go over, but I kind of want Ishii to go over, just because I love Ishii.
I thought that was White was going. Why didn't they put them
Ishii.
over? You guys know
What happened?
Why didn't they put White over to win the title? Yeah, I was surprised.
Do you really need Gorilla Destiny having holding two belts?
Everybody else holds two belts in New Japan, Ron. What's the difference?
Why the hell not? Well, it looks like
no, thank you.
Naito may win the match coming up because you know how Ibushi keeps talking about wanting to unify the belts. Maybe, like you predicted, Chuck, maybe they're going to separate the belts.
I think they're going to go back to separating it. And also, too, what they do in New Japan, this is just a known thing a known pattern I've caught. Whenever someone fights for a title in the tag matches, they make the challengers look strong in the tag matches. So, like, they'll put, like, Ibushi with, like, a young lion who will get his ass kicked by the challenger.
Right.
Like they'll do that to make, that's why they've been feeding Great O'Connor and Will Ospreay all these young lions to try to make that Empire faction look strong and build it up to be a credible faction to, combat Chaos and LIJ.
Great O'Connor, do you think I don't think he's going to win against Tanahashi.
He better not. I'll curse New Japan out if he does.
Maybe one day, not yet. Even though I think Great O'Khan is in line for that. If it's not going to be O'Khan, it will be an Empire guy. I could actually see Jeff Cobb taking it from Tanahashi, actually, with time.
By the way, he's back, too. He's going to be wrestling in Castle.
Oh, he's going to be at Castle?
I
could see more with time Jeff Cobb doing that, but I also see where eventually
that was
Jeff Cobb on the U.S. title.
That was almost like what happened with like DJZ and Jesse Sorensen, that kind of move. So that was dangerous.
Excuse me. What was I going to say to you guys?
I don't know.
No.
What are you going to say?
I miss Ospreay's Chaos theme. I don't like his new Empire theme. I like his old theme better.
Who does this theme? It's obviously an outside band.
Well, I don't know about the new theme. The old one, I forget who did it. I got to look it up.
But the new theme is definitely it's definitely an outside band. They must have a house, like a music director for New Japan.
They have to have something. I don't really know. Japan's an interesting company, even though it's like probably my favorite promotion for wrestling. Like when it comes to like the internals of the company, I don't really know a lot about their internals of how they run their staff.
Isn't Jado and Gato, aren't they in charge of the
Gato
book?
is, not Jado, Gato. Gato does the booking for New Japan.
I thought they always work together as bookers.
They've always been a tag team, but I think as booking, I think it's just Gato. I don't know about Jado, but I know Gato is the booker. He's the head booker. I'm sure Jado helps him, but I know Gato is the booker.
Who runs New Japan?
Forget the guy's name. I'll have to look it up after this.
I mean,
but
we know that Rocky Romero is also part of.
he's booking for the States. Yeah, he's doing the United States booking. Like he's booking for
Yeah.
Strong, basically, right now.
Yeah, but he is part of Create. He brokered Jericho's deal.
Yeah. Yeah, because initially, yeah. Him and Callis. Don Callis.
And Tiger Mask, I think, was part of that too, actually.
Maybe, I don't know. That I don't know.
I think
never
Tiger
really-
Mask, if I remember the story, obviously Callis was a big part of that, but
It was Callis and Romero. Well, Callis and Romero have a good relationship.
the invisible hand.
I love freaking Rocky Romero. He's another one who's a good actual wrestler and a good hand when he can wrestle. But again, he's another one. He's a good hand. So because he's a good hand, if you put him in any promotion, he'll always be like a jobber.
Speaking of good hands, where the hell is Sean Spears? And I'm saying that because of the angle he did with Cody.
I know. I just kicked Stan.
What? Oh, yeah.
That was his
The
first
stand
role.
game. Yeah, I remember. All right, so I don't know. I'm running out of steam. I'm running out of
themes to discuss. We actually touched on a lot of themes.
I mean, we didn't talk about the Attitude Era, but I mean, it is.
We could go like 3 episodes. We could go like,
I kind of want to put a pin in it.
what happened?
Unless Rod, you have something to
Buster.
say.
Oh no, I don't. Like we covered basically everything.
So,
We touched
You
on
know what?
Sunoco, we touched on the whole stalking issue. We touched on vengeance. We touched on just about everything.
what do you want us to talk about? You know what? I'm seeing the views. What do you want us to talk about? You got the email, AWD.
Yes, let us know. What do you want us to discuss?
gmail.com. What do you want us to discuss? You tell us what themes in wrestling you're interested in.
Or whatever you want to watch it, just like in general.
Right.
Oh, the referee caught him.
This
Oh, wow. That's a former cruiserweight champion he just pinned.
It looks like we're turning this into an audio podcast. And Chuck, I'm expecting you to put the other 5 episodes up too.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to figure out how to convert them. It'll take time. We're gonna do it both ways. We'll try and do it both ways. I noticed actually, we'll talk about this when we're done. I noticed something with Anchor, but it's fine.
Yeah, let's keep the.
We'll discuss that, but yeah, we'll
off there or whatever.
I'll convert them. What I'll try and do is I'll try and put them on Reaper and I'll edit them through Reaper somehow. I gotta figure out how to like rip the audio from this into Reaper, and we'll go from there. It might take some time, but eventually we'll do it both ways. What I'll eventually do if I can figure it out is we'll also get the audio ends of these on Spotify because there's a way to do it to upload them. So without like DistroKid, so there's like with podcasting, it's different than like music. So
I know. I mean, I know that because Going Boom Podcast, which needs to resume production at some point, is on Spotify and SoundCloud. Man.
Yeah, I got to figure out a way to rip the audios from the videos, and I'll do it that way. I'll have to play around with that.
I'm sure. Yeah. So we're kind of having a production meeting now while we're doing this. We're
having work meetings while we're having our show too, because that's how we roll.
Yes,
we have attention deficit disorder, and plus we don't know how to work properly. Apparently,
we do.
Rod's like in bed sleeping already.
I'm just chilling, relaxed. I just finished 205 Live. Good main event.
Rod's putting in the work.
Yeah, I'm being a good general manager, getting the scores and stuff, for everybody,
Groovy.
That's what I do.
Jay, you muted
and like
yourself.
I said, once again, we wish our general manager Amanda Wild. Hopefully she recovers soon from the flu, because that's nothing to play with, especially with everything going on right now.
That's it. All right, so I've tapped out on themes that I want to touch on. Jay, I think you somehow muted you.
Yeah, I've discussed everything. I
can't hear you.
So.
Did you mute? Jay.
I'm
There he is.
back.
I don't
What
know.
the hell happened?
I don't know, and I was trying to like figure out if somehow you were muted. I was seeing if I could physically unmute you, but you were gone by the time I could do it.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm saying I'm done. I wanna watch New Japan Strong. I mean, I could babble
covered a
all
lot.
night, but I don't think people want to
We
see.
got
Yeah,
we
yeah,
got
this
it
is a
covered
good
tonight.
episode, you know.
You guys don't want to see that.
What don't I want to say?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to
Fair.
whoever gets to.
Yeah, I'm just watching,
watch.
because I'm getting ready, because I'm probably gonna watch. What am I about to watch? Oh, finish watching the End of Gold Big Show here in a little bit.
You
I
enjoy
love
your
that show. That show's
show.
good.
I'm not gonna watch it. You enjoy it.
It's actually a good show. I don't know if you caught like an episode of that. It's actually a really good show.
Maybe I'll watch it eventually. I mean, I still have like Walker, Riverdale, and all these other
Yeah, you gonna do well.
Black Lightning. I have all these shows to catch up on that I want to watch.
I'm caught up on my regular shows. I gotta find new ones. That's my new problem.
Well, I got a billion new ones that I mean I'm finished. I also have Doctor Who to finish. I got a bunch of stuff outside wrestling.
Yeah.
But I'm so addicted to wrestling that.
Well, that's it. We're all there's so much wrestling
over everything.
I was thinking about this yesterday. I literally watch wrestling every night because I pretty much put it in retrospect. Here's how my wrestling schedule goes right now. Whenever there's an assorted New Japan card on, that gets watched when I wake up. What happened, Rob?
I was gonna say, outside of Thursday nights, like every night of the week, that's not a weekend I watch wrestling, except for Thursday nights.
Even Thursday nights, because me, it's like now it's, you know.
That's my catch-up night because like I'll watch, UK, but if I'm behind on the other shows like NXT, that's my Thursday to watch that.
Right. So like Monday night I got Raw, Tuesday night I watched Dark, Wednesday I watched both Dynamite and NXT concurrently, my double TV viewing.
You skipped one.
Thursday nights when I get home from work I watch UK, and Friday I watch SmackDown and Strong.
You skipped one.
Which did I skip?
Ring of Honor.
Oh yeah, true. Ring of Honor, and I watch Ring of Honor on Mondays too. Actually, no,
Ring of Honor. You don't like Impact, so I didn't.
Actually, no. Well, that's just night. I hadn't gotten there yet, so that's how I go about it. So like Monday night I got Raw. Tuesday night I watch Dark. Wednesday I watch Dynamite and NXT. Thursday when I get home from work I watch UK because it's on while I'm at work. Friday I watch SmackDown and Strong, and then usually during the week, during the days, if there's New Japan cards, I'll watch them in the morning before work, and I'll watch Ring of Honor usually Tuesday morning before work.
I try to watch Ring of Honor, and MLW you didn't mention. Do you watch that?
I don't watch it regularly. Like I keep tabs on it, but I don't watch it regularly.
I try to I just want to watch it all. Now I'm making it my business.
To be honest with you, what I do with MLW sometimes, what I'll do sometimes is if I'm like slow at work on a Sunday in between patients, I'll actually watch MLW and keep tabs on it while I work.
I'll tell
That's
you
like what I do on Sundays.
If Hulu wants to sponsor this Babble Fest, I'll watch Hulu. Give me free Hulu, and I'll watch all the main events.
Use my girlfriend's Hulu account, and that's why I'm able to do what I do.
You think she'll let me use her account? What?
With due time. We got to introduce you to.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm joking, obviously, but hey, why not?
Yeah, my God.
Hey, man. Fine, Rob. Let me use your Hulu account.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, yeah. No, I forgot.
I don't know what you were saying because I don't know what the hell I was saying.
Do we ever know what we're saying? Exactly. But on that note, I think we've pretty much run our course tonight.
Seriously.
And we will.
Tonight was a good night to do it because, we really would have been distracted tomorrow and Sunday with No Surrender and freaking Vengeance. So tonight was
I'm hopefully going to get to watch Sunday as it's happening. We'll see, but because I'm busy on Sunday, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to watch either one. I'm probably not watching Vengeance until Monday morning because it's kind of a Valentine's Day, and I kind of have a girlfriend, so that means I kind of
Yeah,
gotta,
Good for you.
during the
I
day.
kind of gotta do the
I'm
Valentine's
doing
Day
my
thing.
what's name during the day. So Sunday
I'll be
night,
hanging
Sunday
with
night
my
be free
kid,
Avengers.
who is, she likes some wrestling here and there. She's getting more into it, so we may watch a little.
My
That's good.
girlfriend, she likes some wrestling, but she's more into like the reality. And she likes her Total Bellas and her Total Divas.
And Miz
And she likes Jungle Boy because it's Luke Perry's son, and apparently she had a crush on Luke Perry when she was a kid.
Oh.
Jungle
I love Jungle
Boy
Boy
is
and
getting
dudes
quite the
too.
push.
But I did get her
I'm
to like
happy
Finn
'cause I like
Balor.
Jungle Boy.
But she likes Finn Balor. I got her into Finn Balor. She likes Finn Balor, so that's a plus.
My kid's liking Banks. Cody is, even though for some reason she only wants to watch the women's matches now, but
Right.
she
It's a
actually
start.
watched some of the Japan stuff with me, so that
That's
was
pretty
kinda
cool.
Yeah. She's watching pretty much whatever I'm putting on. NXT. She watched the Austin Theory not Leon Rush, whatever his name is, Leon Ruff.
Leon
match.
Ruff. Yeah.
So she was watching that with me, She'll pay attention here and there. But gonna be 6, so I don't know. But anyway,
No, you started young.
starting her young. I started at
Yep.
8. At least I remember being 8.
I started
when
at like 5, so like 4 or 5.
I was like
so.
8.
I could have watched it at 5. I just don't remember.
I was watching when I was like 4 and 5, but like not regularly. I think regularly when I was like 8 or 9 when I started watching.
Well,
I would
when
probably
you
say
guys
like
were
8
watching
or
it-
9
wait.
when I watched regularly. It's probably like the third or I think it was like the 3rd grade when I started watching it consistently. I had watched pieces of it before that and I knew about it, but like I really learned about it when I was probably like in 3rd grade. And then
By
when
the
I was
time you were watching it, though, like you didn't watch you weren't you're like in your 30s, so you weren't watching a lot of the 80s stuff.
I wasn't really alive for the 80s stuff. Actually, I will tell you guys this, and we still have this going, so we're still going, but I will say this on air. My first memory of wrestling actually was No Holds Barred when I was like 3, because
I was older.
Yeah, well, 1989 I was
that
3,
epic
so.
movie.
Well, the reason that is because my great uncle was the art director for the movie No Holds Barred. So when I was a little kid, he got like my parents and like all my aunts and uncles tickets for the wrestling when they came to the Coliseum, like summer '89, like when SummerSlam was. Yeah, there was I think it was the big Nassau Coliseum event leading up to SummerSlam '89 that my parents all went to. I was too
I
young.
watched SummerSlam '89 on video. I didn't watch it as it happened. I watched it.
I was like 2 or 3 at the time. I was too young, but that was my first one.
That smell. You remember that from the movie No Holds Barred when he lifts up the like crooked limo driver, the bad guy, and the guy shits his pants. What's that smell?
Dookie.
Oh,
Look at what we got here, the Teeny Hwangers. You know which wrestler it is, right? The guy who the Teeny Hwangers guy.
Who?
Dan the Lariat Hansen.
Oh.
Oh, here's a fun quick trivia fact about No Holds Barred. Who does Hulk Hogan wrestle in the opening scene of No Holds Barred?
Brutus.
No.
Wasn't Beefcake?
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in a minute, so I totally
No,
forgot.
it was Bill Eadie. Axe.
Oh, on Axe, Double Issue.
It's Bill Eadie, yeah. He's not as Axe. He's like a regular wrestler, a generic guy, but that was actually Bill Eadie.
Wait a minute. Maybe I'm confusing because didn't Beefcake wrestle in one of the movies?
He wasn't in that one.
Okay.
Brutus wasn't in No Holds Barred.
Okay. Trying to remember because I don't know. Brutus was involved in a lot of his stuff, but anyway.
It wasn't that. Yeah.
So, on that note, I'm signing off.
Night, fellas. This has been a good. This has been a good one.
We will post these up. We'll get these up shortly.
Yeah, hi. We'll enjoy No Surrender. We'll enjoy Vengeance. Until next time.
Until next time, guys. Again, when we post this, we'll put a ton of info. We'll send the EOW link for the fantasy if anybody's interested. We'll send the email. You can email us. Let us know what you want to hear. You can comment We're gonna post
Yeah.
on various outlets. Let us know what you want to hear about. Until then,
Yes.
discussions. But if you have anything you want us to discuss, please tell us, and we will discuss it. Because we
Feel
love
free.
hearing
Yes, we
wrestling.
will. Yes, just
We
let us
like
know.
hearing what other people are pulsated on. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
I want
Yes.
to know what you guys are
I don't
thinking.
know.
We like to hear from the people.
From the peeps. Just
Peeps
everybody,
Club.
whatever you do, don't listen to Rod.
Oh my God! Please,
Yeah.
Chuck's just misguided. He'll lie to you a lot. So don't mind him.
I am not lying to our listeners.
Yeah, right.
Don't listen to either of them. Wait, what?
Degenerate. All right.
Thank you.
So
I
to
appreciate that.
fellas
I'm a degenerate. And I'm proud of it. Boom.
and to our fans who'll
I
be
think
listening
we're
to
all
this once this is updated, bid everybody good night. Enjoy the great wrestling weekend we got coming up.
Have a
That's
good
right.
fight. Good night. Enjoy the wrestling this weekend. Peace.
And go boom.